If you love Thai BLs and you have been living for Thai songs, hi, I am Ann and this video is for you. So from the title you already know that I will be sharing Tpop schedule here. But Tpop does not have a lot of information, and someone who loves music, loves Tpop, I am just like, why not? But Tpop and Kpop are quite similar. They all focus on performance, singing, but Tpop feels a little closer to home to me. So here is my research and everything I have found regarding Tpop and taken help from their father Kpop to understand how it all can come together. Now, when we talk about becoming an idol or preparing for something or being a musician or an artist, because they do everything. Like, if you know, Thai artists are doing everything. They are doing acting, they are doing brand sponsorship, they are doing doing they are doing music, they know how to play the instruments, they know how to express themselves, they are very good at expressions, and of course, they're very good at hopping. So, let's start. Now, these are the five main things that we need to do as someone who is training to be an idol or who just wants to know what the routine is. One is dance practice. If you see any show of LYKN, if you see any show of Z New, you see Gemini, Fourth, Jeff Satur, they are moving their body a lot. Plus, if you see Jasper and Link, they are a group. And if you see Bus also, they are a group. And not everyone is singing at the same time. And to keep the audience engaged, they dance a lot. Now, obviously, being a group and dancing as a group matters, but even if you are alone, like I am right now, you should practice dance and keeping the attention, because as a group, the attention is already divided, and who is shown on screen will get the attention. But if you are Jeff Satur, Gemini, Fourth, Nont, you will have all eyes on you. So practice your dance moves. Second is expressions. Now when I dance, I don't look my best. I don't think I look my best right now also, but I look cute, right? So anyway, when you are doing music practice, when you are doing dance practice, you may not always look your best. But because you will be filming or performing in front of a crowd or doing brand sponsorships, and there also you sing a lot, you need to work on your expressions to keep the audience engaged, and also to film music videos. This is really important. You need to work on your expressions. The third thing, obviously, if you want to be a music artist, you have to practice music, your notes, and everything. So main things in this is tone, breath work, and the kind of vibe that you have also. So for me, I like really slow songs. I don't like tadka bhakta cheezein, and I don't really like very upbeat songs. I like slow, soothing, lo-fi vibes. So that is just my vibe. But you may like raps, or you may like dochi more, and that's completely fine. But figuring out what you like will help you know that okay, I need to produce when I debut, or even if I want to learn and I want to write and I want to make my own music or whatever, you will know on which direction to practice more. In my case, for writing long notes, I have to practice more on my breath work. I have to practice more on, is my voice stable or not? Is it going or is it going ah? So these kind of things. The next thing, which is very important, especially as a foreigner, if you are not from Thailand, is learning Thai. This is something I knew but was validated to me when I was researching about Tpop through Kpop. Many artists who are not from Korea and want to join the K-pop industry learn Thai. Even as trainees, if you do not have the right amount of learning, you do not know all the words, or you do not know how to communicate with fans, they will give you special learning classes where you can go, and a specialized teacher would be there for you to help you learn Korean. And the same way, you can learn Thai as well. There are a lot of resources available online. So go ahead, learn, and I will put some resources in the caption also if you want. Or you can comment for it if I forget. Now, the fifth and the very last thing is instrumental practice. I am trying for not piano, I am trying for a guitar. I already have a guitar, so I think I want to use that. You can choose any, you can choose drums, you can choose. Wait a second, let me think. You can choose piano, you can choose drum, you can choose ukulele. You can choose like proper piano, the big one that is there. You can choose a lot of different things. You can choose an electric guitar also, or you can choose not to focus on it at all and focus on your dance, vocal notes, and learning Thai first, because those are the key things. You can always learn an instrument later on, and if you are a songwriter like me who sings and writes their own songs, you may not always want to learn an instrument, and you would just be like, okay, the person that I produce my songs with, the person that mixes the songs and everything, they can maybe provide a note to me and maybe we can discuss that together, which does happen. In Tpop, it does happen. Not everyone is doing everything by themselves. So that way you can prioritize accordingly. Now, the main question, how do you manage it all? Some days you can do just dance practice, some days you can do just music practice. If you are learning Thai, which I am doing currently, I would suggest doing it every day, even if it's for 10-15 minutes. But sometimes I get into the flow a lot and I just practice it for like 1.5 hours, or I don't start. ADHD brain, thank you. So, what I usually do is, I wake up, I do my morning pages, I drink something if I need to, I freshen up, I do everything, I eat some food, and then I work. Obviously, it is not an easy journey, especially as a foreigner. So, what do you can start with? What I usually do is, you are not supposed to sing or dance anyway, like 45 to 1 hour after you eat. So, what I do is, I use that time to practice and work and do those things. If I have to learn Thai, I will learn Thai. If I have to do some work because I have a job, I will do that. Then I get ready to go to the park. I like my solitude, I like my alone time a lot, and since I live with family, I really prioritize it. Then I go to the park, I enjoy there. I try to sing there. First I do warm-ups and then I do singing and everything, but I need to structurize it even more. Then once I am back, I take a shower, then I have my dinner, then I do all those things. So I wake up around noon because that is how my job is. My job is usually of night and evenings, so that is how I do it. Plus I am alone at night and I live with my Indian parents, so it's just easier for me to be in this space. Even I'm recording this at midnight. After that, then I get a lot of time. Then today what I did was, I practiced Thai. Otherwise, sometimes I practice music, sometimes I rewrite music, or I have to do dance practice and expressions practice, but I am focusing on music and just doing all other things a little more. But I just started, so yes. Now everything is very different, and I have taken the help of ChatGPT, videos where they show how K-pop idols train, or how the K-pop trainee schedule looks like and everything. And honestly, I think it makes sense, because funding your dreams is not easy, but you can do it and you should do it if you have the means to. Today, YouTube can provide a lot of things to you for free. I'm doing half, like 90% of things from free resources only. Dance practice, you have to do. expressions, music practice, learning Thai, these are all key factors. No matter if you start like 10 years later, you would have to practice, you would have to learn Thai. And even if you're just doing it for fun, yeah, you can sing and you can practice Thai and you can dance and you can enjoy yourself. So, yeah, this is what a day for a K-pop trainee or the schedule of a K-pop trainee would look like. And if you are getting into Tpop, you can ask ChatGPT, you can do other things. But I think practically also, if I think about it, this does make sense. So I would love to know your thoughts on this as well. Until next time, bye bye.